Lord, I wish to tell you something today from heaven through my blood. Kid, I knew you before time started and the stars shone their light upon you. In the silence of this instant, I had already bestowed my love upon you, universe. Feel my presence, and let your heart to open. I am not far away, but rather close. I am the breath in your lungs, vitality in your veins, a soft murmur guiding you even when you feel lost. You are neither a random creation, nor are you here because I called you. I have witnessed your aimless movements, every thought you've had, and every moment of your life. Observed, and even in the quiet moments when you questioned whether I was paying attention and your heart was heavy, I was there for you. Being the Alpha, I was there to hold all that exists because of me. And the Omega, the Eternal One, and yet I am speaking to you here right now. You because I can sense the beauty in your soul and the aspirations in your heart. Battles your dreams and your worries, and I want you to know that I'm not in love with you. According to your actions, but also to who you are, my creation, my dear God, if you accept, please type Amen. By my grace, you are mine forever and for a very long time. Nothing can ever take away your heavenly heritage from you for a very long time after that. I pledge not to let go of your, and I want you to know how safe you are. Hand, regardless of how many times you make mistakes while navigating life, it can set. You are free to live opulently in the present since you know for sure what the future holds. Instead of seeing the day as a chore, I have prepared this day specifically for you with a lot of thought and care. Consider living it as a responsive blank slate that you must fill out and keeping an eye out for. Even though what I do seems straightforward, it requires a great deal of faith. Since you are aware that my method is the greatest, learn to ignore it. There will always exist in this world that could lead you to believe that something is amiss. It is in their nature to live in a fallen, broken world, thus the need to worry is always there and tries to infiltrate your mind. Your best line of protection is wide open. Appreciative and ongoing relationship with me that comes from being aware of my presence. By increasing your mental state of calmness and lightness, you eliminate any room for worry. Being aware of your surroundings allows you to see them from my perspective. If you remain near me, we can. I simply ask that you stop the worry hounds collectively after me, one step at a time. There isn't really another way for you to get around in this spacetime. When you see enormous mountains in the horizon, you start to question how. You will arrive as I lead you along the straightforward path, you only stumble upon it since you aren't paying attention. As I help you stand up again, you tell me where you're headed and how scared we are of the cliffs up ahead. But you never know what will happen today or tomorrow, our road could unexpectedly. From this distance, we should veer off course and get you away from those mountains. There might be an easier way up. If I guide you up the mountains, I'll provide you all the gear you need for that challenging climb. Cliffs, I'll even give my angels the duty of keeping you safe in every way. Concentrate on the current path and appreciate my presence, walk by faith rather than by sight. And trust that I will make the way clear for you because I have reached this point. Commence the day with your hands wide open in faith, and celebrate and find delight in it. You should practice being open to receiving everything I am putting into this brief time of your life. Be careful to vent about anything, including the weather, as I am the one who is experiencing it. Thanking the person who brought about your unwanted circumstances. The best course of action, this act of faith permits me to intervene and releases you from resentment. Bring forth good now, you must abide by its restrictions if you hope to discover joy. I was able to divide time into 24-hour blocks, and I was proficient at it. Recognize your human frailty and the fact that you could only manage one day at a time. Don't worry or ruminate on the past. There is enough life in my presence now to worry about tomorrow. Nothing can ever remove you from my life, my darling. You are mine forever, and you can trust that I will look after you because I have dedicated my entire life to you. You frequently feeling anxious and alone when your thoughts are racing and your mind is in neutral. You begin focusing on problem solving, just turn to face me and Bring yourself and your problems to me so that I can assist you in resetting your mind. If you trust in my love's presence, a lot of problems emerge out of nowhere since you recognize that although there may still be problems, they will not compare to getting to know you. You are familiar with me and are content with the relationship I so freely offer you. Choice to rehearse my appearance or any problems at any moment. You are my dependable companion and supplier, and while I am with you, may I ask if you, even though I'll never leave you, please stick by and support me. Acting or thinking as though I'm not here can allow you to determine where the problem is in our relationship. I feel the same way when you don't feel close to me. You are the one who goes through, and I will always love you, just as I did yesterday. Change like to shifting sand that lets circumstances throw you in several directions, including whisper my name. This modest act of innocent faith, anytime you feel alone, welcomes me into your heart, speaks to me in terms of love, and gets ready to accept my eternal love, which flows from the cross. I am ecstatic when you let my tender presence come into your life. I am everything that you are complete in me, and your heart's ability to meet me is expanding as I get rid of the mess and clutter, because your desire for me is becoming less and less. The best way to live is to desire yourself above everything else, and this comes from within. Since you have unlimited and abundant access to me, you are unable to have a need that I can't fulfill because, after all, I formed you and everything else. As often as it seems, I still have the entire world at my disposal. Otherwise, don't allow outward manifestations fool you. What is hidden is transient and fleeting are the visible ones. I am the life and the resurrection. I am the source of all everlasting life that people seek out. In a number of bad ways, such chasing after fleeting joys, accumulating wealth, harboring longings, and trying to delay the effects of aging that are unavoidable in the interim, I freely offer a abundant life, and I offer you my bounty to everyone who looks in my direction. I have chosen to live my life as you come to me and accept my yoke and accomplish my objectives in this way. I also joyfully bless you in this way. Elevated and abundant with magnificence, even as I offer it to you as you abide in my company and extend an invitation to fully live in you, and from the depths of your being, I claim the joy and glory. Speak to you, hear me tell you that I love you, and say words of peace. I'm not the one making accusations, so disregard them. I'm speaking to you in a kind way that uplifts you, convicting my spirit without using harsh language. Allow the Spirit to control your thoughts and get rid of any clutter related to humiliation. Deceitfulness, let the fact that I am a part of you transform you. I bestow onto you calm. Don't worry or be terrified, for my presence is shining upon you. Rather, let my light shine through you. To be holy is to grant me existence via. You have everything you require to be holy, since I am here to live. If you believe in Jesus Christ, let me to live inside of you. Give my Spirit time to work through you by not reacting to people or situations that I have no place in. This is atheistic living, hasty words and actions, and I want to be in all of your moments along with your words, deeds, and ideas. Frequently question me as you live your life as the Apostle Paul instructed. You can pray constantly if you adhere to this. Saying, thank you, is a good way to start practicing if you want to learn how to pray constantly. These displays of gratitude are always the best line of action and provide a powerful foundation upon which you can construct every other prayer. In addition to having a thankfulness opens the door to communication. Come, Nikki, and join me. Have no time for fretting or complaining when your mind is on how much I appreciate you. If you consistently practice appreciation, patterns will gradually emerge. Express your thankfulness to me and acknowledge my presence. Will surround you with joy and peace. Do not be afraid, for I am at your side. I'll lend you my moral support. Let these words have an impact. Like a warm blanket, you shield yourself from the chill of fear and discouragement. Hey, Cling on to my hand and don't let go if you feel like trouble is on your way. I am your song and your strength. Therefore you may trust me and not worry because I'll always be there to support you. Nothing is beyond your power, and I also promise to be there for you in good times and bad. May depend on my steady hand. If things are going well in your life, you might not notice my unwavering. However, being present while traveling through the valley of death's shadow makes you intensely aware of your dependence. In these difficult moments, clinging to me keeps you balanced and able to move forward 1 foot at a time. As you humbly trust on me during this struggle, I gladly reward you in my presence. I am your shield and strength are scheduled and ready for you each day far in advance. I also offer you the strength you need at every turn as you get out of bed. Pay attention to staying in touch with me instead of assessing your level of energy. And taking into account what lies ahead, my power free truly penetrates you through our open interchange of ideas. Remind yourself that if you choose not to waste it worrying, you'll have more strength. Thus, in contrast to inanimate objects, I am your shield anytime you start to feel afraid. Armor, even though I'm alert and involved all the time, I'm here to watch over you. Consistently protecting you from known and unknown threats, place your trust in. I am by your watch care the best security solution available on the market. Adversity is washing over you in waves, so wherever you go, remember to keep an eye on me. And you feel like giving up because you're getting increasingly sidetracked from me as your situations demand an increasing amount of your attention, but I'm always here for you. Taking hold of your right hand, I understand exactly how you're feeling and I swear not to let. Should you give in to temptation and let your worries about tomorrow consume you, the biggest risk to you is the strain to carry out today's tasks with tomorrow's responsibilities may eventually cause you to falter and fall. Live within today's limitations and exercise self-control. I'll be working next to you. As you carry your burden right now, realize that I am here to assist you. Stay on this voyage with me, here and now, and enjoy my presence in spite of difficulties. I always stand in front of you by your side, beckoning you to come. Follow me. The one who remains close to you and never lets go of your hand is the. When someone moves ahead of you, I make place for them. Time is not a constraint for me. Location I am always moving, working non-stop to achieve your objectives. You are trying your utmost to live close to me and trust me as a result of this. As you listen to what I have to say, if you believe in God, write an amen. Heart soften, no need to struggle, no need to be concerned about what I've planned. Even in the seemingly unimportant moments, I was sowing the seeds and building the foundations for your life to have significance. The rewards that are still to come. My child, I have a plan for you that is full of hope and goodness. Know that I'll be by your side even if the journey is challenging. Give up your worries because I'm here to support you, you're never alone. The burden of the I am the creator of the earth and the heavens, thus this planet is not yours to carry. However, I am incredibly interested in every aspect of your life, from the most lavish. I see the tears you've shed, and even the smallest of your worries matters to me. There is no agony you experienced that I do not feel. I have cried, and I treasure each one. I know, and I want to share with you every happiness you've had. My love is not like that. Let it wash over you like a soothing wave, relieving your troubled thoughts and revitalizing your spirit. The love of this world, since it is everlasting and permanent and does not falter or fade. And unwavering, you can't acquire it or lose it, it's just who I am. I created you with time, so I knew you when you were just an idea. Purpose and consideration for all aspect of your being, including your body, mind, and heart. Spirit is a manifestation of my creative energy, it was created with a divine purpose. And you are unique, my love, and that is just as it should be. You are mine, my darling, I have known every move you have made. Would require, and even if you wander, I've already gone ahead of you to clear the path. My hand is always there to help you back up when you fall, so you don't have to. Fear the unknown because I am aware of everything and I will never be blind to your future. I put all of your desires that are in line with love and dreams in your heart. During my life, I shall bring kindness to pass and you will encounter difficulties. You will experience periods of feeling overwhelmed, moments of doubting your purpose or path, and even me, but know that I am constantly by your side and that I won't abandon you. When you're at your weakest, I'll be there to support you. When your heart breaks, I'll be your source of guidance. Will bring you peace since I have witnessed the times when you felt alone and the weight of the world seemed too much for you to handle. Been here for you through every tear, sigh, and plea for assistance. Letting you know that even when I work in silence, you are never alone. Let go of the burdensome concerns when you are unable to see that I am moving mountains on your behalf. You because they are not yours to bear. I am the universe's creator, but I have a deep concern for your life. No detail is too little or too big. Too little, everything that is important to you is important to me. Take a look around. Do you realize how beautiful the world is? I made the stars, the oceans, and the mountains, flowers, and other objects all mirror my brilliance, yet none of them are as. I did not make you to be like anyone else. You are precious to me just the way you are. Are special, a work of art made with love and care. Never compare yourself to others, because you are precisely who I created you to be. Nothing about you need to demonstrate that you don't need to do anything to win my love. There may be pressure on you to be more just because you are mine in this world. Should work harder and do more, but I'm telling you right now that you are enough. I will accompany you through every stage of life, in joy or adversity, because I adore you just as you are. To still waters and green pastures, where your soul will find renewal when the life storms roar all around you, yet when you're lost, I'll be your refuge. Light, you don't have to know everything because I am the solution, my child. I'm proud of you since I can see your efforts, challenges, successes, and you are not defined by your faults, and I love you despite all of your failings. You are set free by my love and no longer constrained by your past thanks to my kindness. Freedom stride knowing that nothing can ever separate us because you are my darling. Breathe deeply and sense my presence right now, my love. You are not. Unexpectedly, each breath you take is a gift, and each heartbeat serves as a reminder that I am with you. You are loved beyond measure and more valuable to me than you can ever know. Measure and know that I will always be by your side. Move forward, my darling, in peace. With the knowledge that I am at your side, that I have wonderful things in store for you, and that my love will endure. You are never alone in the world since I am by your side both now and forever. I was there before the earth took shape, before the first sunrise. Time beyond space in the limitless domain of unadulterated existence and beyond my boundless. With a single word, love, I called forth creation and made it come to be. I created the earth and the heavens from nothing, including the stars and planets. The heavens and the oceans, each atom and molecule, and each spark of life came from my words, and I saw that it was beneficial for you to view my child throughout. From the immensity of the world to the smallest, every creation carries my signature. I am the creator of everything, down to the last grain of sand. Everything that exists, both visible and invisible, serves my function. Nothing is arbitrary. Meaningless. Use type 555 if necessary. I carefully considered every aspect of your being when I created you. Your thoughts, feelings, strengths, and weaknesses were purposefully created, making you a singular embodiment of. In all of existence, there is no one else like you, my creativity, and there has never. You have fearfully and wonderfully created my child. Just as every component of your body is interconnected to make a whole, so too is creation. The earth receives light from the sun, nutrients from rain, and growth from trees. Supply oxygen, and as all living things rely on one another, this relationship is not only material but also spiritual. Each and every creature, element, and star in the Sky is a piece of a divine symphony, with each note contributing to the harmony of existence. You are linked to all living things in this earth, including the majority of. Crucially, I felt your energy from the minute I inhaled my first breath. You could feel apart from me, but that breath of life that unites us is infused into you. Me occasionally, but know that I am always here for you since you are a part of who I am. Hold the divine spark, the core of my love and light, inside you when I gave you dominion over the planet when I created humanity, and I gave you the taking care of my creation to nourish and safeguard it rather than to exploit or destroy it. You have been given the planet as a gift, and it is your duty to take care of it. For it as I take care of you, the trees, rivers, and creatures are all. Your link to creation is precious in my eyes, and I have called you to be their guardian. Revered when you take good care of the earth, you respect me when animals save the environment, you fulfill my compassion. The stewardship position I have given you, and in doing so, you align you with the divine intent that led to your creation. As a youngster, you have connections to both the spiritual and physical realms. Domain, just as Earth is linked to the stars, so too are you. Spirit that is tied to me, you are an immortal being made to be more than just flesh and bones. Live in my presence for all eternity, for your time here on earth is simply a passing instant. Breath in the vastness of eternity, but your spirit will endure and continue to exist in this. I have given you a purpose in this fleeting moment of existence. You were not made by mistake. Every action you take and decision you make contributes to a divine scheme, which extends from the beginning of time to the end of eternity, even though you might not always understand it. Comprehend the route before realizing that it was lovingly and carefully created by me. You were made to be in a relationship with me, with other people, and with everything. Creation, in the same way that I am perfect unity within myself, you are creation. You were not intended to live this life alone, you were designed to live in harmony with others. Created you for community, love, and connection. When you show love to others, you show love back to me. Serving others is how you serve me, and showing forgiveness to others is how you show. Look around you, my child, and accept the grace I have freely bestowed upon you. Every individual you encounter is a part of this divine relationship. I created them too. I adore you and I call you, even though there are differences that you may notice, yet underneath. All of you are a part of the same thing because you share the same breath of life. Same family as mine, and in the same way that I love them, you two are linked, not just to those in your immediate vicinity but to every single soul who has ever lived. You are surrounded by the prayers of the saints, the insight of the prophets, and the love of those who came before you. A member of a vast family of witnesses, a spiritual family that spans. You are surrounded by people who love you, so no matter how much time passes, you are never alone. And who accompany you in spirit, and who, in the same way that you are a part of the past. Future connected, the decisions you make now will affect future generations with your love, kindness, and faithfulness. They will gradually change over time, influencing the lives of people who follow you. You have the ability to make a enduring legacy of love that will persist long after your passing. Do you realize, my child, how wonderfully interconnected you are? Something much bigger than yourself, an enormous work of art that extends throughout all of time, from the beginning to the end, and even though you might seem little in the grand scheme of things, remember that you are a crucial component of this divine design. Without you, the tapestry would. Nevertheless, you might be wondering what your exact role is in this whole thing and why did I made you here, right now, in this historical moment, my child. Having a special mission that only you can accomplish, that you have been bestowed with gifts, passions, and abilities that should be channeled into improving your heart. I've given you these instruments to change things, your hands and your intellect. The globe, but keep in mind that your purpose is determined by more than just material prosperity. Your mission is not determined by how much you accomplish, how much money you amass, or how many people know who you are. Found in the little deeds of kindness and the moments of grace, it is anchored in love. The way you show the world my love is a reflection of the silent prayers murmured in your heart. I cherish every act of affection, no matter how tiny, that I witness around you. The world might not notice, but I do when you help the underprivileged, console the grieving, and extend forgiveness to those who have harmed you. These are the times that I cherish and that show how much you are not alone. For as long as I am with you, I will lead, support, and empower you in your endeavor. When you feel weak, I will be your strength. When you feel lost, I will be there for the work that I have called you to accomplish. Your mentor, and I'll remind you of the love that exists when you feel hopeless. Encompasses you, the relationship you share with me, and the reason you were made. So go confidently, my love, knowing that you are a part of something amazing, something eternal. You are a part of everything, from every soul, and you have a purpose that I have established for you, so you are not alone. You were called and given the means to live a life of love and to reflect my glory and splendor. I believe the text. Plan to consent, my little child. Please listen to me as I speak to you about direction and wisdom, as these are priceless treasures bestowed upon you, so that you can confidently and clearly follow the road I have laid out for you. You are never alone because I am at your side, speaking in your ear with every stride, guiding your actions and providing you with the knowledge required for each season of. There isn't a single aspect of your life's path that I am not deeply engaged with. I am with you, watching over you, guiding you, and supporting you from the moment you wake up till the moment you lay your head to rest. Guiding you in the direction of the life I have given you and that I have planned for you. My love for you is expressed through free choice, allowing you to choose how you walk and how you listen intently to what I say, and I communicate with you through the faint stirrings in your heart by the splendor of nature, other people's knowledge, and my words, and do not give up when my voice seems weak because I never stop talking. Occasionally, I calmest of whispers, not among the din of the outside world but within your own stillness, at these quiet moments when you. There will be occasions when you can hear me more clearly if you turn down the noise around you. In your life when you look for guidance when you're not sure which way you should. Please understand that I am the lamp. I do not abandon you to traverse this world on your own. Even though you are unfamiliar with the route I go, to your feet and the light to your path. You can put your trust in me to lead you in the right direction. I'll make sure of it. But realize this, my child, there will be times when my ways are superior to yours. There will be occasions when the road becomes unclear to you as to why things happen the way they do. Appears challenging when obstacles appear and your plans appear to be derailing. Trust in my knowledge in these moments. I see far beyond what you can see. You see only the instant in front of you, but I see the start and the finish, and I see how every action, choice, and difficulty is a component of the larger scheme. Occasionally I will let you go through challenging seasons in your life. Since I've left you behind, but because I'm molding you, you resemble a piece of. I have the clay in my hands, and I am the potter through every step of the way. Uncertainty is a necessary component of my process to shape you into the person I intended you to be, so don't fight the shaping. Your character is forged in the furnace of adversity, and your faith is strengthened by it. Strengthened, I ask for your trust, not your understanding of everything. Have faith in my goodness, my love for you, and my ability to pull everything together. For your benefit, even if you are unable to understand how, know that I'm with you, supporting you through them, and I swear I won't ever abandon you or forsake you, and I'll be your pillar of support when you're struggling and unsure of where to go. I am the source of all wisdom, so ask me for wisdom, and I will graciously offer it to you. And I take great pleasure in providing it to those who ask, but when you do so, ask with faith. Without questioning, for I will lead you and not deceive you with my wisdom. Is more intelligent than this world's wisdom, and it is entirely peaceful and filled with mercy. Put your faith in my discernment, and you won't fail. Show this video to 9 others. People who affirm their belief in God by writing Jesus is God in the comments section. Pay carefully, listener, join me in saying this prayer and say it in heaven. Father, please grant me bravery, tenacity, and calmness so that I can wait and uncertain time. Kindly assist me in confiding my worries and anxieties to your competent hands. Give me the wisdom to decide on the best course of action and make the necessary choices to support the hunt for my beloved pet. Lord, please give my cat comfort and assurance that you would be by their side to ease any pain or fear they may be experiencing. Until they are found, give them food and drink, and ensure their safety. I grant your will complete control over all of my desires and hopes, above and beyond harm. You know what's best for me and my pet, and you have great plans. Give me the strength to surrender to your will, no matter what happens, whether it's my cat returning home safely or something else. Otherwise, please help me focus on how much I adore and appreciate my kitty has brought into my life throughout this difficulty. Please bring back all of the amazing moments we shared. Thank you for our time together, and knowing that you have amazing plans for the future gives me optimism. I make this request of you knowing that you hear the cries of my heart. Thank you, O Lord, for your steadfast love and devotion. I offer my thank you for allowing me to have faith in your omniscient control over the entire universe, which includes my beloved missing cat. If you would like to support our channel, please subscribe, then click the bell to keep updated. Linked with our inspirational content, and for your help, please consider making a donation. We greatly appreciate it.